YouTube. What's going on today, man? Good morning. How we doing? How we feeling? Upward Dragon. What's up? Evan. Good morning, sir. Pickles said good morning to everybody as well. Noah. Gaming Dad. Good to see you guys. Dude. Okay, I just gotta make, dude, as soon as this camera starts to like slow down, let me know and I'm just gonna throw it at the wall so it's just done and done. Been dealing, I don't know why it sucks all of a sudden, but anyways, dude, what's up? How you doing? Rather than having a loading screen, a 5-minute pretty picture of a car like Raceless has, I just sit here and say ridiculous things for a few minutes as people roll in. TW. I love that. TW. You know what that means. What's up, dude? I'm so happy. I saw Burnt Peanut and Nick Merckx doing that, and I was like, dang, dude, that brings me back to better times. Better times? I don't know. Nostalgia always feels like better times, but really it's just you highlight the good things, huh? Canadian? Cheers, brother. Good morning. I'm out here on the Gap. I'm not really doing anything special. I kind of just want to go do some trails. There's some new trails out here that have not really been highlighted very well. No, haven't had the chance to be highlighted very well. I don't know what I'm trying to say, dude. We're gonna go get some mud on the tires or something. I spoiled myself, gave myself $100 grand, and yeah, I don't know. We'll probably do some sort of work stuff along the way. Go over to the U-Pull place. I would like to go buy a house on that side of the map as well. And I don't know, dude, just fart around, see what's going on, have a nice little Sunday with the boys. These are big dogs. Jeez. I need it. Pop in later if you're still streaming when I'm done. Cool, Ducky. Sounds good. Have a good day with the fam, brother. Good to see you, Dave. Did I say good morning to you? If I didn't, good morning. Mason, what's up, brother? Good morning. What do we have for offline dealerships? That's where the cool stuff is. It's on the other side of the freaking map, though. So if we go over there, I have to buy something. I mean, I guess I could just taxi home. We have so much money, it doesn't really matter. Let's go see what's at TJ's Off-Road World. I think we need more like off-road trucks over here. Well, no. Kind of want to get the Sierra, but honestly don't know where to, like, I don't know where to tell you guys to get that if you want to get it. So it's kind of like, if I can't use it, I don't want to be like, look what I have. You'll have a hard time finding it. Could just do a Roamer. Just a stripped down Roamer. That's always a good solid choice. I don't want to. I love a good H series. A hopper crawler. I do have a lot of extra parts. That was the first request. So let's do that. Let's do that. Who said that? TW. I'm just going to call you TW. All right, fair enough. Camaro Cars, good evening. How are you? Start a new save. Gonna jump on that. Do some grinding. I'll have you on in the background. Love to be your favorite second screen best friend. Bro, this cat won't hates curtains. You know, that's cool. So I love that. But my curtains don't. Give me the... Okay. Negotiate. Let's get this 10% over market value. You gotta be kidding me. Shrewd negotiation. Let's try 20. I want to see kind of what the threshold is. Actually, I'm gonna go barely at 20% under estimated market value, and I feel like that's reasonable. Let's see. We got to figure out the magic numbers. Stupid YouTube. Sorry, buddy. Let's just come up to 15. Submit offer. Pickles is intently watching the stream. You're a pussy. Julia. Who spells their name like that? I don't even like you. I don't. If it wasn't already suggested for me to buy this car, we wouldn't even buy this car. What a ridiculous salesman. I'm gonna go give them 1 star for their BS negotiations. Didn't even try. We got a manual gearbox. We do have all-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, it appears. I mean, we have a transfer case at least. I'm gonna try not to break us right away, but I'm multitasking right now to get my late cheers in with Canadian Gamer and the rest of you guys. Pickles, stop! What I like about Pickles, I just gotta yell a little bit. He listens pretty good so far. Maybe not the best, but I know if I yell a little bit, he kind of stops doing the bad stuff. I think Pickles is at the point of just like testing the water, just seeing what sort of shenanigans Pickles can get away with. Do we think? I want to see if a stock hopper can do this trail, or like how well it does. I've been spending a lot of time out here over the last couple days. Honestly, this map is my favorite. I'm gonna say it. Big, bold, honest. I love this map, dude. Shout out the Banks. Shout out RLS, the squad, the boys, the homies. Banks is a part of it too, so you know he's included. The other day we were all on a call testing some stuff out on this map actually, and Banks was like, "Hey man, what do you think about the ruts? Like you're on a wheel, right? Like how does it feel?" And I was like, "Bro, it's the best. This is my favorite map. They all feel real. Like I've driven enough of this stuff to kind of know like what it's supposed to feel like at least." And I was like, wait, Banks, have I not like glazed you, like stroked you off verbally? And I gave Banks his flowers. I'm usually like good about that. If I really enjoy somebody's stuff, a mod, a map, whatever it is, like I'll tell them right away. Like, dude, I really love what you do. I appreciate what you did, what you've done, what you've given for us to do. Bro, okay, this is gonna be low key. I did this recently in a more challenging vehicle. Put it like that. I'll put it like that. All right, okay. When trucking sim, I don't wanna. Yeah, and it's the gap. It's the gap. Sorry if I didn't say that. The new house is so cool. I bought it not on this cruise today. That was actually part of our testing. We had to go. It was who could buy the house the fastest, and it's 1.25 million beam buckaroonies, beam buckles, and bimes. So beam bickles and bimes, beam bucks, pickles, and bimes. Okay, I was like, there's a syllable missing from that sentence. Okay, but we had the crawling like turned up to 10. The multiplier turned up on the challenges, and so it took a little bit, not too long, but I did a whole lot of crawling and just made a bunch of money. Just commit full stroke. You're right, buddy. You're right. That's funny. In first gear, I don't really need to be in first gear. We don't even need to be in 4 low yet. There's going to be a point where we probably will need like a little bit of 4 low action, but I don't know. Maybe these tires will surprise us. I'm not really sure. Not a big hopper guy. They're cool, I guess. I mean, you like rubber duckies on your dashboard, and I don't know. I was trying to think of like Jeep guy jokes, and the only thing I could think of is like waving at strangers and the ducks. I don't get the ducks, dude. It's good vibes. Okay, I'll put it like that. It's good vibes. I don't want to harp too hard on it. It's just not for me, dude. If somebody puts something like that on my car, I'd just throw it. And I don't even like littering. Ooh. Beambucks, Pickles, and Bob. Sir. ISX Cummins. Yes. Is Bella here? Ooh. That's what you get when you miss a stream, Bella. You don't get, people can't sing their praises. I do enjoy that engine. It does sound good. Works good. Love it. Bella found the workaround for getting things in like the career in RLS career mode. And the trick is, if you want to use real parts, you just got to name them something else. So they're lore friendly. You see what I did there? Because Raceless likes lore friendly things. We don't have lockers, bro. Hold on. We can do this. Give me a second. Reassess. Hill, dip, rocks. Okay, so this is gonna be pretty bad for like a lot of things, including this power I don't have. Embarrassing. See, good thing about right now though, about these crawls is like they give you a minute just to like chill. I was gonna go up the hill, but we didn't need to. All we needed was 4 low. 4 low will get you through a lot of sticky situations. Really will. It just makes things have better ratios for crawling. A lower range, if you will. I was gonna call it. There's Bella. Hi. Oh, hello. Okay, you were here the whole time. My bad. Thankful Slav Jerry. I like that name. Ooh. This is getting a bit bumpy. I was gonna call it the ISXYXXY. I have a hard time making my mouth make that noise. Repo mods. Oh yeah. iSexy. Maybe is that what that is? Because I love that actually. That's delightful. ISXY. That would be. I would love that. Yeah. Good idea. You gotta be mindful of like jokes are funny for stuff like that, for most for like cool people, but then also there's a whole lot of people who aren't cool out there. Be like, I don't like that. Fun haters, dude. They're everywhere. Not here though. Not in my chat. I kick them out. Oh. No golden number for buying, selling cars. They're all variables that are generated for each seller, buyer. Anything under 50% is guaranteed to insult the seller though. Okay, that's good to know. That's kind of what I wanted, like bottom threshold. Is that 50% of the market value or 50% of their original offer? Do you know? I imagine it's their original offer. But then again, the percentages are based off the estimated market value, not their offer. Still, oh yeah, hating fun, dude. The only kind of fun you hate right now, and it's cool, is I don't know, probably carbs. Yeah, dude, I hate them too. I had a bagel for breakfast though. I thought, never mind. I'm not gonna say. You know what? I am gonna say it. I have silly ideas, dude, and I'm like, why do I even think like that? And then I'm like, dang, that would be good for YouTube. And then sometimes I'm immediately hit with, that's too much for YouTube, dude. But I was gonna tell you guys how I had a bagel for breakfast and I had to eat it real fast, and I was gonna be like, dude, I had to deep throat that bagel the long way. And when I had that thought, I was like, I don't even know what that means, but whatever, dude, that's funny. So, but you know, dude, I think my more edgy comedy, my more goofball, ridiculous jokes are better suited for the live streams. Even though there's going to be a VOD later, I don't really care, dude. I don't really care. I don't really care, YouTube. I'm rebelling. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding. Forgive me. Dealerships are more patient than private sellers. You can get a desperate seller sometimes, which, oh, okay, which happens more often with dealers. Interesting. Always like 15, 20 under 50% of their offer. Okay, what's up, Bush Oak? How you doing, brother? Okay, we finished that crawl. Got 10K, dude. Dude, we could honestly pay for this by the time we're back over there. I think I don't really care to do the rally thing right now. It takes a little bit too long, but I am gonna cut down a trail. Yeah, there's a trail up here. I think we take the first trail to the left, if I'm not mistaken, and that'll actually drop us off like down by the quarry. No roads, brother. Where we're going, we don't need them. Whoa. I've been considered a fun hater by a few. Nah. Whatever. I think you're fun. I've always liked your name, Camaro Cars. And you do bring knowledge. Knowledge is fun. You tell some good jokes, talk some good trash, you know, so nah, you don't count. Self-proclaimed fun haters, that doesn't count. Happy I can make you laugh, oh yeah. Oh, that's funny. Who else is here? Moto, what's up? May Edda. You told me how to say it, now I remember this time. I'm not trying to get these checkpoints. I'm just trying to, you know, do it. I watched your last vid in VR chat last night. That's so sick. Yeah, it's this one. I love that. That's dope. I need to get one of those, like a little VR thingy. Am I off the track? Okay. 10 seconds for this one. I like that. Corey side auto is not a patient dealer. I think my idea of fun might differ. That's fine, dude. I'm a fun haver. There we go. Bagels will rise above all. Bagel for breakfast. You can't beat it. Cheers, boys. Jeez, did you see that splash? That was crazy. All right, man. I think this one's a little bit more of a descent. We're gonna do the damn thing though. Southview Trail. 7,500 beam bucks, pickles, and bimes. Just for cruising. Let's get there. Little damage as possible on this one. That is the goal. It is treated like a crawl, so it does behoove you to not make crunchy noises with your car. Oh man. Upward Dragon says, I had to quit my job at the soda factory. It was so depressing. That's a good dad joke. Little Sunday morning dad jokes. I love that. I knew we didn't have the speed. You want to see real speed? I don't even know if I'm really trying to hit this one. I don't know if I can go up there. So I'm just gonna go this way. I just want to get over to the Creekside house so we can modify this bad boy a little bit. Wow, that surprised me. I guess I am kind of cooking. How fast are we going? Wheels 30 down a hill with a bunch of rocks. Yeah, dude, no, it's fine. Maybe I should put it back in gear. Okay, that works way better. All right, let's go. Oh, I could just tow back, but like, it's for the vibes. I need to get my skybox set up. I forgot how. It casts shadows in funky ways sometimes. You don't have the CKs on. For me, at least. I think I'm just spoiled with CK skybox now. Don't even need to stop driving. I love how seamlessly. There we go, dude. It's daytime. I love to see daytime. Okay, let's got the hopper for a reason, sir. Whoop. I'm worried about the oil pan. It's really the only thing I get a little scared about hopping. Oh, that rock just like booped me over to the side a little bit. Just no. Over there. That was cool. We did pretty good. Did pretty good there. We're this road leads to the quarry over here. We're gonna do like better trails after this. This was a pre-build shakedown. Yeah, shake. We could do a quick little couple laps around the quarry here. I enjoy this track. I don't know how well this bent my wheel a little bit, but it's okay. We're gonna get rid of these anyways. Don't you worry about it, sweetheart. Let's go 2. I feel like I want to go 2-wheel drive so we can swing it a little bit. Okay, let's go. You gonna go full Jeep guy? Yeah, of course. Let's see, maybe we'll do like tube doors or something like that. Or I don't know. Whew, definitely some different tires. Definitely some different tire action. These are not that great. Not that great. Should we try 4-wheel drive? Maybe. Let's kick her in. 4-wheel drive. This little course is pretty got some twists and some turns that I'm not accustomed to doing yet. Okay, we're just doing a little yeah, shakedown 40 seconds. Let's try it again in the all-wheel drives, the 4 wheels. There we go. Hit the rock. Riveting stuff right now. I know this is the before. Okay, actually the after will probably be worse since we're building more of like a rock crawler. So coming back to do this again would probably have us ending up flipping. Do we build a hybrid hopper that'll do just a good all-around off-roader? I don't know. I don't really care too much about like doing this stuff fast because I just do it for 2 laps and then I get bored. That's not true. That is definitely not true. It depends on the track. Sometimes I can spend way too much time. I'll be like, all right, one more lap, and then I do like 5-6 more laps. Tried the look ahead cam. Great camera mod. I have not. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Okay. I think we're good now. I think we're good. Right? Dialed. I don't even know which house I own actually. Hopefully we can cross the little creek over here. I literally don't even know which house is mine. Is it this one? I think it is because I had a good view of the sawmill. Oh, this is easy peasy lemon squeezy over here. No problems, unless the water's too deep. Nope. That was actually quite nice. I enjoyed that. All right. Comp crawler, hobby crawler. Honestly, it's up to the chassis. Whichever one looks like more fun, I think. And or affordability. I think we still have like 100 grand to spend. So yeah, dude, long travel for sure. Love that free fix action for us there. Game saved. Okay. Frame. It's not really much of a build at this point, but I mean, I love that. I love Lua Airs. These are crazy expensive. 150 grand. That's too much. Much too much. Cut your shit. Like what? Why are you doing this to me right now? What mods do I even have that are outdated? I hate you so much. Game. Why do you do this to me on days like today? I need you to be good. Just be a frame that'll not break. Okay. Long arm suspension. This one give us a Lua Air. Farts and buttholes. I don't even know what this is for. Okay. This is why I don't buy hoppers, dude, because like this shit happens all the time. It's so annoying. I don't even know like what parts are broken for it. But now I remember why I never buy these. Super sick. I guess we go long arm suspension frame. So I think that one doesn't break it. This one? It's all just like, is this gonna give us a Lua error? Digital racing dashboard body? I don't need that. I don't need that, dude. I like making the stock frame work. Yeah. The whole generation who doesn't know Charlie the Unicorn. Oh, that's... I'm just gonna do what I know. We could do... Why do they want 9,000 beam bucks? I'm not spending 9,000 beam bucks on a 4-liter. Not gonna do it. We'll spend what, 1,200 bucks on this or whatever. What all did I change by doing that frame stuff? And what do we need that? Somebody said just do the stock chassis, right? Do we just roll with that? That's what I've learned. Roll. Let's listen to the chat. Okay. Airs and beam bother me more than they should. Okay, thank you. I'm glad to know it's not just me. That makes me feel better, honestly. Okay, let's just do what I would normally do. Go to this suspension. There's no 3-link. So we're stuck with leaf spring. This seems real boring, bro. This I don't like the YouTube. Black Eyes Panda, how you doing, brother? Good to see ya. We're gonna build this hopper. It's gonna be the best boring hopper it can be. Yeah, the I hope the devs refresh the hopper too. That yes. Oh wait. Nice. At least we can put some nice wheels on here. Why are you creeping away, car? I'm gonna give you some nice stuff. Honestly, do we just roll with the good old-fashioned American racing? 15x9s? Love it. Sure. 33s. Can we fit anything? Can we fit 30? I want 35s, but I feel like 33s will probably be good. I guess we're just going for like a mild, like low-key, my first boring Jeep mod, but it's gonna have a V8, so I guess it'll kind of be cool. We'll go with the all-terrains. Yeah, it's old. It's whatever. I wish they would fix the car moving when changing parts. You know, dude, usually I do it in like free cam anyways. The only time it bugs me is like when it starts running into things. Like if there's a carport or something like that. I don't like that. Gotta slap the cut fenders on. Let's see. Body. Do we need the cut body or do we just cut the fenders off? Front, rear. This is the rear left that we're looking at right now. Remove. Yeah, I think we do need the cut body. I think so. CRP 2 pedals? No. I'm good, man. I'm good with what I got. I'm not one of those guys who needs to collect a whole bunch of the same thing. I guess we're gonna do this. This is gonna get expensive, but we're gonna take some other stuff off. Yeah, I guess that's what we need right there. Don't need this gigantic off-road spare tire. Off-road shocks. Custom cut body was $7 grand. That's gonna be the pricey part, but we got the spare out. We got this ridiculous. I mean, I was gonna put a cage in it anyways, dude. Let's be honest. We all know I put cages in everything, but you know what? Let's take the roof off though. No roof. Yeah, I like that it has a cage for the back too. We'll keep the seats in that case. I like that idea. Is there roll cage options? Roll bar, 4-seater cage. Yeah, like I said, let's stick with that. I like that idea. Let's get. Where was I with the fender? The rear. Do we need to take the other fender flare thingy off? It's already gone. Okay, good. Let's do the front suspension and then make a decision about the front fender situation. Yeah. Okay. Shocks. Off-road. We're just going to off-road stuff. No doors, half doors. We'll see. You don't need... Well, I was going to say you don't need them, Evan, but you do like actual racing stuff. I just play video games. Let's take the sway bar. I don't like that it doesn't have like a there's no off-road sway bar. It's gonna be a whole lot of me just complaining about things that I don't like. You can do automatic locking hubs because you don't want to get out and get in the mud to lock those in. And today, dude, we're gonna We're gonna get muddy, dude. Make mistakes. Miss Frizzle said get messy, but close enough. 15 by 9. I think, yeah, that's the setup we want, right? The khakis of wheel and tire setup. This is respectable. Makes you look a little bit different, a little bit rugged. Rugged is a stretch. And then good old BFG all-terrain. These are KO2s, yeah? Yeah. I had KO1s, like before they had the different little side profile, side bite here. I don't know. The extra stuff on the sidewalls. Many moons. Back in my day, we only had KO1s. Sorry. Okay, I think we need a different bumper too. Is there like a custom situation? A little cut? A little chop cut rebuild? I don't like that. Well, could be worse. Could be worse. Plate style off-road rear bumper. That's okay. That's like one you get from Amazon, or, you know. Is four-wheel parts still a thing, or did they close down? I think I heard somebody say four-wheel parts closed down. Is that real? No bumper or off-road bumper is the real question. No, but yeah, right. I think I like that tube thing, because that's, with these kind of like different builds, I want to be like, I could build that. Honestly. Like if I had a tube bender, or if like it was one of those things like I bought this off the internet, weld it yourself kit, like I feel like I could do that. So like that's what I like now. That's that style at least. Now the front bumper though. I might go that one just because it's a simple little fella, you know? I don't think we need to be this extra with it. We only have 33s. Yeah, I think we just go with that little plate style guy. No winch, no fanciness. Just, that's it. We're going to take this. Oh, wait, actually, I could put my own license plate on. I'm about to make this thing so cool. The coolest. I have two of these because two of my friends made them for me. This one's just cheaper, so I'm buying it. Is Shoof in the chat, by the way? Shoof is always in chat. Okay, no doors. Yep. Dior, you've had some great ideas in Discord. Thank you. Thank you for sending your ideas. I am reading them. I like where your head's going. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Where else are you live, homie? Nowhere. Right here, buddy. I don't do Twitch. Ridiculous. Four Wheel Parts was bought off by Off-Road Warehouse 2024, which is a division of ARB Australia. Oh, okay, that's cool. Stockton, California has Four Wheel Parts. Okay. Isn't that like where the OG one was? Okay, center skid plate. Let's do the doors because that's such a hot topic right now. No, we're taking that garbage off, so don't worry about that. But tube half door or door? Boy, okay, hold on. Let me take this trim off so we're not confusing. That was confusing me. That's all that was doing. Do we need mirrors? Fleece diesel performance. I don't know. What's up, Cakewalk? What's up, Ghost? You know, no, this is low key. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, here's what we're doing. We're gonna go like regular, like solid doors, but half, and take the top off. Front left, half door. Beautiful. And then we're gonna take the door cover off. Unzip this, unsnap it. Okay, that's the vibe. I like that. Detent, panel, mirror. Yep. I think the fenders are fine. Honestly, I mean, they could be a little bit wider, I guess, to cover the things. I don't know. Is there rear fenders? We'll check on that. Okay, one door at a time. Front right, half door. Good. Unsnap the cover. Cody Marston, what's up? What's up? We're doing that in honor of good times. Nick Merckx and Burnt Peanut. It's hilarious. Do we have like cool custom facelift crawler fender? What does that look like? It's on the other side. Right? Left, right. Yeah. Okay, we're not doing that. I kind of don't like it without flares though. Right? Yeah, I think we need some because it takes the fender with it. Oh, because they changed the fender, not the flare. Hold on, honey. Stupid. What is that? Rock slider? Actually, that kind of covers the tire a little bit better and doesn't kill the vibe. I kind of like that one. I think I'm going to do that. Goose, what's up, buddy? Mesa Live, what's up? Any idea why I can't send from nothing to something serious? Why I can't do the seed? I have no idea. Did you paste it in? Control V, press enter. Nothing should change except for like your starting garage and your money. I mean, that's the only difference. You can make it yourself. Are you on the most recent version of RLS? I feel like there's a big niche in Beam to still capitalize on this gun because there's not a lot of people making content. Wish I had the means to make videos, otherwise I'd try. I only started making videos because it was free. I got all this stuff for free. OBS, DaVinci Resolve, Photo P to edit photos. I guess a microphone. $30, $40 on Amazon. Of course, dude, feel like similar things. Hooked on RLS and Beam. Good. Before Christmas, I had like maybe 40 hours and I'm almost over 200 now. That is insane. CJ, what's up, dude? How you doing? Been trying to, but when I left click on the seed part closes. I don't know, bro. I'm not. I do things and they work, buddy. I'm sorry. I hope you get it sorted. It's literally like I don't know. I'm just gonna start saying I don't know. It's gonna sound mean, but I don't want this spare tire anymore. Where is it? That one. Remove. We don't need it. Rear seats, door, fascia, seats are fine, dashboard's fine. CJ, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Really do. What does a custom crawler hood look like? Oh, who said we need paint? Panda? Black Eyes Panda? You're right, bruh. You're right. Okay, 24K. I think we just need to shake it down. Oh, paint. Camouflage. I don't know what that looks like, honestly. We've come really far. Let's spend this money now. Save our place before we start putting other parts on that could potentially, you know, break stuff. This white is a bit much. I was like, why is it not showing up in my garage? It's because it's crept 12 feet away. I have a manual transmission still. Just came back to a hopper that looks like a Beetle Beach Buggy replica. Damn, perception. Crazy, huh? Paint. That's what we're doing. Shut up. Oh, the camo's still on there. Nice. Didn't realize I saved that. Where are we at? Where are we at? Let's take in surroundings. Get a swath. Go. Boom. A little darker. Do something like that. A little darker. Okay. Me too. We have a lot of greens going on here. A lot of greens. Not vivid green, like a boring green. Shale green. Royal. Shale. Okay. Paint 3. What do we got left here? Feeling maybe like a gray for the rocks. I think we need to go. Color 1 needs to be our shale green. Color 2 needs to be matte dune. No, we went for the darker one. And then we're going to go for like a darker gray. Silver, charcoal. Not completely in love with it, but I feel like it's going to suit our needs. I think the green is holding us back here. Yeah. Okay. A little more vibey now. A little more what I was going for. Army green. Yeah, buddy. I'm good with it. Classic yellow. We're going for budget buster build. We have a 5-speed. We have a little baby V8 in it. We got some bumpers that we welded together, ordered from the internet, welded together ourselves. This thing's gonna do great. Oh, might have picked up the. Hold on. That felt. 200 horsepower is a lot for this little fella. I like that. You forgot the dash. I know, dude. I know. Did it on purpose. Okay, so there's some really sick trails over here. I didn't even do any you know what, dude? We didn't do anything with the tire pressure. Shit. Hold on. You change the front fascia to the custom crawler hood, it will match up nicer. I don't even care at this point, dude. Thank you. But I should probably just switch back to the old hood in that case, huh? Yep. You're right. Was not committed to the hood idea. I was at a point where I was like, okay, I just need to be done with this for right now. So body, hood, old one. Are you painted? Damn it. Damn. I want to spend another $1,800 on this. It's not that much money. Okay, tire pressure. I think we're good. Confirm. I can't stick with it. Can't stick with it. I think we should only have to change like one of the colors though. Apparently I'm wrong. I don't, what the, why do we have to repaint the whole damn thing again? Whatever, dude. Whatever. That one. Sure. Tuning. Oh, there's adjustable spring height on this? Okay. No, I don't need to go that much. Let's just bump it up a little bit. See what this looks like. Yeah, I kind of like that. Spring rate looks pretty good. Bump this up to 9. And brakes, I took off. I don't think we did anything with the brakes. We're just gonna not mess with it. Ooh, we could add tire ballast. I like that. Just a little bit, maybe like 20. Let's go 25. That's a lot, but I want to keep it low. Kicking out. What's up, buddy? Gamma Ben. What's up, bro? CJ, loving the camo. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Okay. I think we are cooking with some peanut oil now. I like that it's a little bit taller. Seems to do okay in the mud so far. What was my time on that rally? I don't feel like super flip happy with this tire ballast in. It might be too much. You know what? Let's feel it out. All right. Cheers. So this was just a feeler, you know. I was not super thrilled about the hopper at first, not gonna lie, and I was like, hey, I don't usually build these. I can't remember why. Does it have something to do with ducks? And then it was like, oh yeah, it's because all the parts make Lua errors, and then I get mad. So, but we, you know, got to see it through, my boy. We saw it through. And now we're out here having a nice time. Not going to be world record pace here, but it'll be fun. It is fun so far. I like I forgot who was mentioning that look ahead camera. I like the idea of that, but so I don't know, dude. I don't like cameras that commit you to stuff like that because I use enhanced interior camera. And I'll be like drifting, okay? When I want to be looking out a certain window, the other window, you know, as I'm sliding, I want to look that way. I want to see where I'm going. And then, which is cool. It works great for that. But when I'm doing rally and I'm doing hairpin turns, doing hairpin turns in a rally, I want to be seeing what's going on over here as the wheel is turning this way, you know, like it just, I noticed that with like things that really lock you into a camera angle, like the look ahead angle, super handy, would be super handy for those hairpins. But then I would forget about it because I know myself like that. And I would be like, why is my drift camera not looking the drift way? You know, so you can still free cam. Okay, that's handy. Look at the welds on the cage. Why? We don't want to. Aren't massively customizable. Yeah, CG. Yeah, dude. Booger welds. What do you expect, dude? What do you expect? Okay, so this is a really tricky one. I'm not super optimistic in my way to in my ability to make this happen, but I think like we have to give it a go. I'm gonna go in 4 low, and I'm gonna go ahead and lock everything in. We're gonna see if we can do this with our mild build here. Stock full interior. Okay, good. We're good. Let's get creeping up. I have done this before, but it was in a very different build. Something very different. An H series on 39. Okay. So this is where that tire ballast is gonna be necessary. You tell me I should have gone to the right. Trying to take the man line, dude. So you can go to the right. I'm gonna flip over like a man. Fine. Cool, dude. This is why we have a cage. Keep your arms inside at all times, okay? Give it a good college try. Phil Payne, what's up, dude? Can you hook your VR up to Beam? Some people do. Jay Poulos does. He said he gets like 60 frames a second. That's pretty good. It's better than I get. Okay, you know what? I said this one might be a little too much. Apparently, I wasn't lying. Let's go fix it. It's just right down here. We have free toes. Tried BeamNG once, crashed my game. Have you checked Discord? Not really. Is it good? Is it bad? Okay. It's only 8 grand if you know what, it doesn't care. It doesn't matter. Please keep all arms, legs, other body parts and heads within the vehicle at all times. Yeah, exactly. You got anything else cool out here? The Grand? We kind of just got done with a very long. I don't know if that was a very long build. I was just not feeling rushed. This thing's only 2-wheel drive. It wouldn't really, not really built for these activities. This area, I don't think like there's not many options for customization on that truck. Yeah, I just don't want a $40,000, 200,000 mile D series. What is this, dude? So what is that guy's name? Soledad, bro. Fix your price, buddy. That's 40 grand for a 200,000 mile truck. Kick rocks. Get out of here. That's robbery. Robbery. This is very. Don't forget to make sure your paints your car. You end up like me. I just started getting into RC rock crawlers. Yeah, dude, don't send me any more money. You need it all. That's it. That's an expensive, dude. That's an expensive one. They're so fun. Have buddies or had buddies who were like really into that stuff. I don't really talk to those guys anymore, but yeah, lots of. They're cool though. They're fun. There's some about the little RC cars, just seeing like what they can do and like dealing with the tire ballast and all that. Good. One color to rule them all. Love that. Love that for us. I forgot to add, don't haggle me. I know what I got right. Dude. This is a dude. That guy had a real Corvette owner mindset. This is Corvette number. This is one of 61 made on April 14th, 2003. Out of the Dearborn plant to come in this color of white with an automatic transmission. Hey, bro, I know, like, cool story, buddy. Dude, C5 owners are the worst. As a former C5 owner, they're the worst. Just old Corvette guys. Booger, nah, not the worst. There's bad eggs everywhere, right? But those guys are. I have a problem with people who have just big egos for like no reason, or like they take way too much pride in, you know, something and it becomes their personality. It's C5 guys. Former C5 guy. I didn't buy long socks. I already had jean shorts, okay, so I didn't have to buy any. No socks with sandals. I don't own New Balance shoes, okay? See, the trail I want to go to is back this way. I haven't been down here yet. This is kind of cool. Little, like, loading spot. Yeet. I gotta figure out how to put a picture of it in the Discord. It's a sick little build. Yeah, dude, do it. You should be able to just like upload a file, pick it from your whatever, and you should upload. If you need to resize it, just resize and make. I think like JPEGs are generally like small enough where Discord will be nice to you without you needing Nitro. Carrot Minecraft, guys. What's the name of Justin Rebs in Twitch? I don't have Twitch, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying what's up, though. Yeah, I don't do Twitch. How do I install the RLS career mod? I don't know, man. I don't know. Put it in the mods file. Put it in the mods file. This. I gotta stop reading chat for a little bit. Missed my turn. Missed my turn. Where am I? Okay, I need to be on that road down on the bottom there. Let's go hit some trails in this new little Hopper Plus. I don't hate it. You know what? I don't hate it. I don't hate it. The RX4. Woo. Talking to RCs. FMS, it's a whole bunch of numbers, letters. Camel trophy. Love camel trophies. For being somebody who doesn't smoke cigarettes, like I hate the smell of cigarettes. I have smoked cigarettes in the past, but like I love like old advertising, as weird as that sounds, but like the OG like Budweiser logo and like the things that they used to advertise with, like just I love. I know I was talking cigarettes and then I said Budweiser, but like old Marlboro stuff. I have like some old Camel gear. I just appreciate like the old like style of the stuff, you know. All right, let's just put her. Actually, let's go ahead and do it in 4 low. I'm gonna hit the rear differential on. I like, there's multiple like spots, multiple ways to hit some of the trails. It's cool as long as you're in the marker. It doesn't really matter where. I could have gone like up over the top if I was capable enough. I mean, if the vehicle is capable enough, and it would have counted. So like anywhere in one of these checkpoints will count. So it, oh, that was a big rock that I just drove right over. Let's continue to full send over the rock. We're fine. Everything is fine. It is damage based. It's I don't know if it's, I don't think this one's like time, there's any time aspect to it. Raceless did say he added like a time aspect to one of them, but the rest is completely like damage based. Hmm. 33 is not enough? Okay, well, it's a big old rock right here. Whatever. We're just hopping. Do I stop caring? I want to like try and get it through with as little damage as possible. But I feel like it should be doing better. I know, it's not just the thing. It's me too. It's me too. I could do better. Really big fan of how the races don't end after 10 seconds though. So like we do have time to completely flip over. And get back after it. You know what I mean? There's a torquey little booger. Especially in 4 low. Dude, I'm not used to doing this in a manual transmission either. I got tired of trying clutches and stalling shit, so probably need to put an auto back in it. Or this one never had an auto, but that's what I would like. Automatic transmission. And you're gonna say that makes me lame. I'm gonna tell you I don't care. I'm old and I like to be comfy. Not shifting gears, not worrying about a clutch pedal. Cruising along. Making it over the bumps, making it over the rock. Ooh. Try not to spill our monster. Do you have the super crawler transfer case? No. You Americans make my jealousy counter rise. I love that. That's what I do when my RC tips over. Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about the... Yeah. BeamNG taught me how to do that. I knew it was a thing, you know, seen monster trucks do it and stuff, but yeah, Beam taught me that. That's really the place I got to practice, rather, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Dude, this thing is just trucking. I like this. I go back and forth. I know I was just complaining about the transmission, but I like to celebrate my wins when they're happening. This part, so I know that this part really like did me dirty when I was in the van. Doing this the first couple times I tried it, but the van had a much longer wheelbase. First time I did this, it was in an H series on 39s. Well, it was a cargo box, like a box truck, and I just took the box off, but took the box off, the fenders off, 3-link suspension, off-road coilovers, 39-inch tires, 4.5 liter V8, stage 2 block, stage 2 supercharger. Stop. You can do this. There we go. And I took the doors off too, and something I might have noticed a little workaround is like the less car parts that you have that can get broken, the harder it is to damage things. In challenges where you want to have as little damage as possible, that could come in rather handy, couldn't it? I found that out using the van, because it was straight up just a cab, an engine. I did have on the front fascia because I needed the, the radiator support and whatnot. I don't like this angle. Man line. We're gonna man line it. Right? Yeah. Why did I just get tossed to the right? I don't like getting thrown around like that. Makes me uncomfortable. Bro, why won't you go left? I can't even see where I'm going. Oh, buddy. Huh. Okay. Take me down. Okay. Said man line. Said man line. Okay. I hate that. I hate that hopper. I hate hoppers. Hopper hate real right now. Oh, there's a crane on the back. I was like, why is that all messed up, dude? E-Series Banshee. Now. I guess just a D series. We need more selection out here. There needs to be more stuff in the dealerships because this kind of low-key sucks. I didn't pick it. Didn't I pick the truck? Shenanigans. Oh, this is like a private party. That's why I won't. I don't want to like completely redesign. I don't want to completely like redesign the thing. You have to turn the van into a box truck in order to make it good. This hopper I would have got excited about in the beginning. Now, hate him. Hate him. Never doing it again. That's not true. It was a good idea. This is rear-wheel drive. Can I make that four-wheel drive? I think I can. No, I wouldn't have fun. Naughty Ninja, what's up, brother? Mason Davis. Where do I have that song? Is it on this playlist? My game frozen? Oh, okay, thank you. I don't think I have it handy, buddy. I need to like post. Did it not get posted on like the Discord? It's not. I'll figure out how to put it there. You know what? Let's see if does choosing a trade-in work? No, because it's broken. I probably should have fixed it. All honesty. I was just upset with it. So. I was trying to get like under 20. So I'll be good with this, I think. Joe's junk doesn't work anymore. Probably just shouldn't use that one, brother. Yeah, it's super bugged. Joe, I don't know. Joe doesn't want to update his stuff or something like that. So it's just broke. We no longer get to enjoy it in career mode, which is a thing that it was made for, career mode, because I don't know. I don't have strong feelings about it, if you couldn't tell. I need to go grab something from the other room. I'll be right back. All right, chrome door handles. I love to see that. Tow mirrors, love to see that. Dude. Yeah, I know what you mean. I miss Joe's junk, like, a lot. But it is what it is. I like this, like, the back of this. It looks like a old square body. And I enjoy that. We're gonna tow home. I did get the drive guard exhaust. I just kind of wanted to check her out. What is this? 6-liter diesel, I believe. D25. Fleet. Very fleet. All right. I'm excited to have fun. Cool, I guess. Is that cool? Cooper and Pickles fight sometimes. Not like fight. It's just like Pickles will be like, you know, on real quick. Coop just like takes it now. It's so fun. I always thought Cooper was just gonna be a one-man show from now on. One dog to rule them all, because he doesn't get along with other dogs. Usually he chases cats and stuff, but I don't know, man. He's chilling. He's really good with the cat. I'm gonna do the drag rear drive shaft because it's strong. Because strong. I honestly feel like I don't really need anything other than just a good 3-link with off-road coilovers. I mean, it's fun to have nice little like fancy bits, all the Nix's stuff, and like the, you know, stuff with King shocks and Fox shocks and Rancho and all that stuff. Bilsteins, that's cool. It's fun for the old RPs and whatnot, but I do kind of enjoy just using more of the vanilla stuff. It's good. It's fun. It works good. It's pretty tough. Coop's doing great, man. Coop is doing wonderful. He has a lot more energy. Not a lot more energy, just like he moves around a lot more because he has the cat to chase around. Evan, stay in the race, brother. You got it. You got it. You got it, buddy. Flatbed? That's not a bad idea. Do we need a spare? Nah. Not where we're going. Oh, sick. Upward. Thank you, brother. I'll check that out. Check it out after. Anytime I add mods to my game, like while it's going, it straight up restarts. I told that to McGrory the other day, and he was like, what? So I guess it's not like that for everybody. I don't know how to fix it. I don't really care to at this point. Oh, it's not a 6-liter. This is a 261 Liberty Line diesel engine, 4.3 liter. This is a little baby guy. I love that. Let's go electric fan. I think we're gonna keep this little guy motor. Little seep engine. Let's just go heavy duty engine mounts. I know I'm all over the place. We still need to finish other things, but I got real distracted. Let's go. I think I want to put some boost in this. Should we do heavy duty forged? That feels good. Heavy duty forged. Forged internals. It's not a billet short block. Heavy duty forged. Yeah. You want the heavy duty stuff, right? When you're talking diesel. Let's go. We got to put a Turbski. 49th out of 57. You're okay, dude. If you're not last, you're not last. You know, something like that. That's what they say. Let's just put a little sport cam in it. It's a little something to get a little more pep. I don't want to go like overboard. I wish rev limiters weren't so expensive. Heavy dookie. That's funny. All right, diesel 4-speed flywheel. We need to make this. Somebody mentioned the fancy 4-wheel drive crawler transfer case. We'll throw that bad boy in. Niche. What's up, dude? How you doing, brother? That guy streams. He streams on he has a full motion, his whole thing moves, dude. Pretty cool. I tuned in the other day. I had to be quick with it though, because I saw your comment and I was like, dude, that sounds pretty sick. It is. All right, let's just finish up suspension. Let's throw some tires on it and see how it does. Off-road coiler. Look at all these. They're just stickers, dude. You don't need all this stuff if you don't. I mean, I love Nick's. I think it's the best $3 you can spend on BeamNG mods for off-road stuff. But for simplicity's sake, I've been having a lot of fun just using the, you know, the vanilla thingies. We went 444s in the front. It's kind of important. That those are set up the same ratio, so don't overlook that. Solid front axle, yada yada. We're good. I want to put on power steering after that beating my wrist just took from that hopper. I'm gonna put on the soft boy power steering. It's okay to be a soft boy sometimes. What's the biggest tire size we can go on this? What is 35s, 37? We can go up to 39s on these. What does that look like? It's a skinny boy, but it's not the prettiest tire, that's for dang sure. Crawler, 35-inch crawlers. I kind of want to go 39s, but what size wheels are these? Let's just do the dang. I want to keep them kind of. Let's stick with the 4 slots and let's see if we can get a. Nope. Okay. 4 slots. Let's search for slot. Okay. So. I kind of want boring 17x9s, I think. Forerunner, 5-spoke. Boring. 17x9s. I feel like this truck. What's another one that has oh. Okay, I know what we can do. 15x9. I wish we could just take the wheels off the other ones, but actually this is the same thing. It's a different. Okay, that works. As long as I can put... Okay, that does not work. Yeah, I'm gonna need more than 10,000 subs for the motion. Motion rig is serious. I don't have the room. I honestly don't know if my home could handle a motion rig. Might fall down. That'd be interesting. Hit up insurance. That'd be a fun phone call. Ugh. Hey guys, I knocked the house down with my video game thing. Actually, for the vibes, nah, we don't need to go 39s. They don't really fit anyways. 36. That's okay. Pitbull rocker. You don't always just go creepy crawler, creepy crawl. Actually, I kind of like the pitbull rocker. Like that's a little more aggressive than I was thinking. Okay, 15x9s, American Racing. What else is here? Nah, let's just keep it simple. I want to go drive some more. I'm getting bored of this. Let's do. Can I do beefies? No, not beefies. That one. Straight pipe this bad boy. I'm not done yet, but I'm going to spend all this money so that way it kind of saves our progress. Yeah, the grabbers. Yeah, the grabbers were also probably my next choice there. Yeah, buddy. Big old exhaust for our little baby diesel engine. Okay. Love to see that. Rear wheels and tires, and we already know what we need. Okay, we do have race pads on that. I think I need to do brakes on the front still. We're almost done. We're almost done, dude. Almost done. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Give me tips. Give me opinions. Like I wouldn't have done that transfer case had that not been mentioned a couple times. Biggest pit bull we can get. 37s. That's a respectable tire, right? I think we just can't kind of keep the truck stock. Otherwise, we might lift it up a little bit. And I'm not gonna sell the Jeep, the hopper for $50. Don't worry about it. I'm one grandaholic. What's up, brother? A 4-poster would work well for you, dude. That's scary. The last thing that I used that involved posts were a freaking lift for a car. Let's just do the performance radiator. I think that'll do just fine for us. Well, we shall see, but I think it'll be fine. We might come back and do some things like a flatbed and whatnot, but I think it's good for right now. I think we do a little bit of tuning and we go give her a rip. Tune. We got no ABS. I don't really want things locking up. I know they're not the best of brakes, but I like to just fiddle with that a little bit. Don't want a crazy RPM cut. This is fine, but we can bring the front up like that there. Back, we'll keep there for now. Front length, I'm actually good with. Track bar is fine. I don't think we're gonna run tire ballast this time. That really helped a lot. Well, it helped a little with keeping all 4 wheels on the ground, but we have such a longer wheelbase. Are the wheels and tires different size? Are the fronts smaller than the back? Bush oak, you don't even need to say it anymore. I'm not going to because I don't want to hit my bumper. Okay? But you're always in my mind when I see the link thingy. Don't worry. I know. You don't have to tell me every time. Front suspension. Oh, I do like having so many options. 37s. That's what we have on the back. Do they look different? Maybe it's just the angle. I don't know. We have front diff. We have the transfer case. We have drive shafts. The differentials are set up good. I was gonna maybe put brake pads on the front, but we don't need to do that right now. We can do it later. Actually, I'm just gonna remove the listing. We had a whole bunch of offers because I only had it for sale for $50. Yeah. Boom. 31K. You want to set it as high as you can right before it starts saying you're gonna not get as good of offers. $284 horsepower. Double the torque. I thought we had an automatic transmission. That I don't really want to do. Let me put an automatic transmission in real quick. I just want a nice old smooth old man ride. Quick change. Diesel 6-speed automatic is one of my favorite. Like, oh, wait, diesel 6-speed automatic. Where's that one? Not the D55, this one. The diesel 6-speed automatic. I love this transmission. It works so well. And we're good. I'm not going to mess with brake pads. Let's go. Paint insurance is already done. Thank you, brother. Tomo, what's up, brother? You got here just in time. We just got done with our second build of the day. Do we go for... let's go hit a different trail. Actually, I'm really excited to hit the mud trail. And I have a lot of fun on that one. So let's go do that one right away. Still got the big old heavy duty diamond plate bumper out the back. Big chrome boy in the front. Tow mirrors. I love the vibe of this truck so far. And in this situation, I'm not so much worried about... I would rather have more torque than horsepower almost, because that's what gets you going. So I like it. Ultra Blue Hawaiian sounds nice. What does it taste like? What does the blue taste like? Is it kind of coconut? Pickles. Get out. Be gone. There's carnage going on. Cooper, get Pickles out of here. Hey. And not being attacked. I'm going the wrong way. Guys. Oh, please. I love these guys, but they do make things a little tricky sometimes. Okay. Can we put her in two-wheel drive? That's what I wanted. Just like Pickles? No, Pickles is my cat. That's why the dang wheel cam was going crazy for a bit, because the cat found the cord for the camera, and well, it's a phone. Dude, last night. Oh, okay, those brake pads I was mentioning. Could probably use them a little bit. But yeah, I was playing with Raceless and Shift Tab last night, and the cat jumped on the back of my chair, and I got a claw right in my skull. A little painful, but it's funny at the same time. Niche. Guys, can you stop? You're distracting right now. Very distracting. To express gratitude. Bro, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I don't have anything else. I cannot put into words. Other than thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. That's $100 donation is crazy. Thank you. You guys do plenty, making my little dreams come true. Just watching the videos. So, thanks. Don't gotta pay to kick it. That's what I say. Niche donates any more money ever. Cakewalk, can you put him in timeout? I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, brother. Weird, my screen locked up. Sorry. I can figure out how to refund that. You need me to, brother. Staying on the Gap all day today or checking out Pepper Beta 2? Can we go check out Pepper? Do this. That'll be fun. We could do that. I just wanted to highlight how good this mud trail is. I just did this the first time the other day and I was blown away. Weird, my screen locked up. Sorry. What a legend. Guys, go check out Nisha's stuff. Do you want to see somebody doing a hardcore playthrough? Nisha's doing a hardcore playthrough, bro. Oh, God bless you and your patience for doing that. I've done it on lives a few times. That's the only way you do it on lives too. He doesn't make videos on it. He does lives. That's the way to do it. That's the only way to do hardcore mode. It's so hard to make videos about just because it's, you already know, it's a slow roll. I would try to keep going there, but I know for a fact I will clip my front bumper there. So I'm going to lock in the front def and we're going to try to stick to the right really like too much almost. I got hung up there the other day so many times. First time I was trying this, I was just stuck there. I was like, I don't know if there's a way out of this one. Dude, me, Raceless, and ShiftTap made a video out here yesterday. We actually made 2 videos. We made our first video, and we actually all agreed, like, yes, that is a video, but is it something we're super proud of? No. So we all made another one, and those things take a little bit of time. Couple hours each usually, so that was a big time investment, but like I love that we were all on the same page and like we want to get something good out, and we want to get something out that is like fun to make and fun to watch. In the second video we had so much more fun making, and you guys are gonna see that. It'll come out on Raceless's channel, but those are fun because I like doing them than not having the responsibility that ShiftTab has for editing them. That's insane. I don't have the editing skills at all. So seeing ShiftTab, what he puts together out of all the footage is really amazing. He's a good storyteller with his editing. Love to see it. Love to see it. Where is this trail? It's out by the Barrow Gate, the new house, Barrow Gate. And this is called the Barrow Gate Trail, I believe. But the mud is so, like, Banks outdid himself with the mud. Like, the ruts feel real. The mud, like, the way you have to, like, creep through it and navigate those literally muddy waters is insane. So, like, if... Raisa said he'd never done anything like this. If you are somebody who's never done anything like this and you want to kind of see at least what it looks like and you're just on controller or mouse and keyboard or whatever, like this is really what doing this stuff feels like. The vehicles react as they should, and it's because Banks took so much time to place, like, to make all the ruts feel real, put these rocks in the right spot to make it work how it does. And it's, no map feels this real for off-road. No other map, at least. Not in my experience. Not that it's RLS, not another map that is RLS career mod friendly, at least. I know so little about this game. Don't feel like that. I know a lot about this game, and I still have questions like that all the time. And like, this is brand new too. So if you get the most recent version of the gap from the silver level of the RLS Patreon, this is the newest update, and it's added that new house barrow gate, and that was made by a new guy on the RLS team. His name's Punisher, and it is a beautiful house. I should have shown it off more while I was there. I forgot that I've seen it a few times and not everybody has. So after this, we could take a trip back over there. But I'm so happy with this truck, dude. I'm really loving this little diesel engine. This is a good little 4BT alternative, almost, is what it feels like. Nice, dude. Made it. Got 14 grand for that. Hell yeah. I need to redo my BeamNG server, dude. I changed the map on mine the other day. It's Rally Forest now, and I put like my own config in there. It's just a little Rally BX, but like, Rally Forest is so fun. That was so slept on by me. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we were gonna go look at the house. Right. Let me unlock the front here. We can get there a fun way. Just kidding. By fun way, I just mean like cross the river rather than take the road. Oh, big rock. I downloaded BeamNG on a new PC the other day, moved all my mods and downloaded Bella mods. That's all I'm running. Nice. Congrats on the new PC, man. That's sick. Happy for you. Truck is singing. I know, dude. Sounds very nice too. This is a seep engine that I had not really messed with before. But yeah, let's go check out Barrow, the house. If you guys haven't seen it, it's beautiful, dude. It's the first house that I walked up to the front door, like trying to buy it there. It was kind of silly, but I was like, wow, this feels official, dude. I should go to the front door to buy it. I need to speak to a real estate agent, not just buy it from the garage so I can modify real quick. It's immersive, like how much it adds. And I like that it's way back out here too, like it's a push to get. Trailers might be rather tricky, but the idea behind this is like, this is the hero house of the map. This is the equivalent of like the hilltop villa. This is the most expensive thing here. It's got 12 garage slots. It's got a carport, buddy. I'm a sucker for a good carport. It's got a little racetrack out back too. We can hit a lap around the racetrack real quick. I mean, this truck's kind of big for it. It's designed for smaller cars, for backyard activities. We'll do this. We'll take a better look at the house. Game? Hello? Okay. Good. Love it when that happens. Come on. Okay, I'll be right back, I guess. Jeez, okay. I've done that course a few times and not had an issue. So I don't know what was up with that. Nothing special, but it's so much newer and happier than my 5-year-old PC. Good. I daily drive a 25-year-old BMW. Money is not common. Yeah. I feel the same way. In that truck you don't, right? It's all about priorities, dude. You know, when I look at this and the price list of my sim setup is, I got a good deal on a lot of this stuff, but still at the end of the day, it's kind of like this thing was a $2,000 video game controller. You know, like all in. I mean, it's probably more than that, including the PC and the monitors and all that. But that's where it is. But also, if I went and I spent $3,000, let's say, on a dirt bike, it'd be an old dirt bike. It'd be a 2-stroke. It'd be, you know, like a 250 at best. Probably need a top end. I'd probably use it 5-6 times a year at most. And there's a chance of me hurting myself. And I am my business. Like, I own a small business that I have to like walk and like work for. So I can't hurt myself on a dirt bike. This thing, the worst thing I worry about injuring is like my thumbs, or yeah, like jamming a finger when the wheel goes crazy from time to time. That's really it. So, and dude, I don't live in a nice house. You guys can see the wood paneling back here. This is an old single wide mobile home. I drive a 2004 Toyota Tundra with 290,000 miles on it. You know, but I got a cool PC and a really fancy video game controller, and I'm happy with my decision. So it's just, you don't have to be rich to have stuff like this. You just kind of gotta prioritize. You know, I eat good, the dog and the cat eat good, there's a roof over their head, we're warm when it's cold outside, dry when it's raining outside. Yeah. Life is good. Except for Beam not liking me right now. Okay, we're gonna hit escape a couple more times. We're gonna hit F5 once. Boom. I don't think it's gonna happen this time. Come on. It's usually about the time I think to shut it down is when it'll wake up. Okay, let's do this one more time. Holy buckets. There were 72 people watching at one point before my game crashed and ruined everything? That's crazy. What's up, everybody? I don't notice that little thing on the side. I don't know how many people are watching usually. Zaggle, fellow Toyota Tundra owner found. Yeah, dude. I've owned a lot of cars. I'm gonna say close to 30 at this point. Of many varieties, trucks, cars, race cars. That was a fun Mustang, dude. 500, it's over 500 horsepower to the wheels. Had the dyno sheet to prove it. Vortec V2 supercharger, built engine, fun stuff. Hated that car because it was broken all the time. I love it now because I have a bunch of good memories. But you know, I love my Tundra, dude. I don't have to do anything to it. It just works. I get in, turns on, gets me to work, has 4-wheel drive, has a V8. It's a little bit bigger than a Ford Ranger, a little bit smaller than an F-150, dude. It's like it's a Goldilocks of trucks for me. Can't tell my camper, but you know, that's what I have my dad's Power Stroke for. It's fine. Thanks, Dad. I've moved it once in 5 years, so you know that's not a priority for me. My grandpa owns a Tundra, nice lifted. May have floored it once to hear the V8 sing. I love that. Game, work for me, baby, please. I just completely wrecked my loaner MD. You know, that's okay. I'm one grandaholic because you can return it. Not your car, not your problem. That's what I say about that. What did I missed something about a Kawasaki. Oh, we just put a rebuilt engine in the 125 Kawasaki we have. Started it for the first time today. Nice. I had a Kawasaki as well. Well, 120 RM125. All right, we're just gonna let it sit for a second, okay? We're at 157.10 right now. I've got one save on this PC, and I just own 2 Peugeot 106s. That's so British of you. My race cars are always broken. That's why I put my money into the sim rig. Easier to keep up and running and way cheaper in the long run. Exactly. Did we just brick our save somehow? I don't even know what was going on. It's still, so on my taskbar, it still says that BeamNG is thinking. So I'm just gonna let it ride and keep yapping for a second. 69 people watching. That's the magic number. Love that. Thank you. There's always an indicator for me at that point loading. Yeah. Okay, there we go. See, you just got to sit on it. I have a 2019 Ford Ranger, but I have access to 3/4 ton if I need dig towing. There you go. There you go. That's the move. My stepdad races. He just sold his Husqvarna 450. Bought a pair of mid 2000s Kawasaki 2-strokes. Crap. Love that. Send it over, Mason. Send it over, buddy. J-Revs, I want to acknowledge you have a good head on your shoulders. Hope people can learn a thing or two from you. Thanks, buddy. That's good vibes. I appreciate you being in the, saying nice things like that. That stuff keeps me going. Keeps me yapping. Tells me my little philosophies are not too much sometimes. Antonelli Gaming, dude. What's up? Good morning, Justin. Here's 2 months for being a Monster sponsor, dude. I appreciate it. Cheers. Oh, you know it's still OEM on the subject of monster flavors. They have a new sugar-free one that's like the OG monster flavor, and they advertise a shot of strawberry in it. Not my favorite thing, dude. I thought it was gonna be delicious. I love a little bit of strawberry and stuff, but it kind of didn't do it for me, man. Didn't do it for me. I have a Chevy 3500. Yeah, dude, 3500 HD with a work bed and a crane, dude. The amount of times I have been on like government auction warehouses looking at trucks like that with no use for it, dude. I need a crane for nothing, dude. I think the heaviest thing I own is probably like a mini bike. Coleman mini bike. What else is heavier than that, dude? I don't know. There's a stack of tires in there, but I can move that by hand. Do I need a crane? No. Do I need a work bed? I mean, sure, I could put my work stuff in there, but I can also fit that in two Husqvarna, no, 2 Husky like totes, plastic totes that are on my flatbed. But do I want to work like a utility bed? Yeah. The new Viking Berry monster? Ew, Viking Berry. I need to check that out. The American flag hat is dope. Thank you, dude. I've been tempted to buy some of the old U.S. market Peugeots, seeing if you could pop up here in Tennessee. You can get the money to keep up with a French car. Yeah, dude, like that's an investment. Investment. No. That's like buying an RC car. It's cool. But also money pit. It's a labor of love, like anything else. Prioritize. Like I said, prioritize. All right, let's get a walk around this. Thanks, dude. Yeah, the flag was crazy because when I went to my tattoo artist, I told him what I wanted, and he drew all this stuff on, like all the lines and like all the like waves in the flag with like a Bic pen, and was like, how does that look? And I was like, I don't know. Good, I guess. He did the outline, and I looked like I don't know. It looked like tree bark, sort of. And then I trusted the process when got the shading done and the coloring done, and it, you know, it looks really good. So, okay, back to the garage. This thing is 1.25 million beam buckaroonies, 12 vehicle slots though, like I said. How are you gonna fit 12 vehicles in here? You're not. This is a 2-car garage. You got a couple cars for carports there, that's 4. But you got this big old backyard to put stuff in. You got a yard, if you got a, especially if you can hide cars behind your house, you have unlimited car storage. But there's another garage down here at the bottom, dude. Another one. I love the little details like the AC unit, back porch. There's also like electricity, little utility meters and stuff like that. And it just looks good, dude. It just looks good. Like I said, I walked up to the front door. It's a grand entrance. Beautiful. Double doors. You come down the stairs here. We're at the other garage. Dang. The 10-man's here. What's up, buddies? Good to see you. Good to see you, bro. Somebody mentioned going to Pepper, huh? We could just go like drive around out there. Can I tow to Uncle's? I can't, huh? It's okay. Actually, we're gonna fast travel to the house. So that way I can sell the hopper while we're here before we go off map, because the garages are like localized now, so you can't go between maps. And like if I wanted to sell the hopper while I was in Pepper Valley, I couldn't. And I kind of like it. I kind of don't. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it because it does add like a level of like realism, I guess, because you can't like, you can sell a car from, you know, another town, but there's a lot of hoops you have to go through and things like that. So actually, honestly, this is a decent offer. I'm gonna come down to 31. We'll see what Buddy says, or Miss Buddy Tiffany. Yes, 10 man, I did. It's on my refrigerator actually. Thank you for sending that. That's cool. That's fine. I'm just gonna accept Tiffany's offer for 27 so we can get out of here. Okay, let's start this adventure. Looking at another 2006 GTI came up. Now I have 3. You have a problem, dude. Who's your problem? I say let's not take the road. I love a 3-link, man. We're going 40 over bumps and it's just eat. And I want to be on this trail right here. I love the mini map location I have going on. That's not mod, by the way. You just have to change that from the settings. You go down to the user interface tab and scroll down to the bottom, and it has mini map shape. You can change it, and yeah, and then you can shape it accordingly to a square or a rectangle. I like it being the shape of a phone. And I think we try this trail again. Let's get a redemption arc on this trail. Get in there. There we go. Okay. Try and do as little damage as possible, but this is a very tricky trail. Hey, you know what? For some, let's just go ahead and put her in low. Let's use all that torque to our advantage. and just creep up this bad boy. Have you heard about the work in progress SnowRunner map port? I saw you mention that in one of the lives, one of Racist's lives. I have not looked into it though. About the early access, even though you got any buildings right now, it's still fun to drive around in. Okay, cool. I'll have to check that out. I do love some SnowRunner. Oh, little bump there. It's okay. We're not going to make it through with 0 damage. I don't think that's feasible with our wheelbase and the tires that we have on right now. I think we'd be in a little bit better shape if we had a little bit bigger tire. But I didn't want to go too big on the tire where it was like clipping through the fender. I didn't want to heavily like cut this truck. I wanted to keep it more OG, a little more low key. With this little diesel engine that we don't use, that I've never used before. And I like the old like D series, like not D series, the old the mirrors remind me of like square body mirrors, like Chevy square body tow mirrors. I like that vibe. Wonder if you could make a UI app to make the mini map look like a phone. Be interesting. We already do have a phone in the game with RLS at least. Huh. Wonder how that would work. I mean, I guess what you're talking about doesn't involve the phone. Like the RLS phone. You're just talking about a skin going over the mini-map, and that's a good idea. I like that. It's going to be the SnowRunner map, Bella is saying, is going to be free on release. I think may try to get RLS working on it. Then if someone else doesn't do it before me, nice, dude. Talk to like Jeremy Poulos about that. Jay Poulos is the homie. If you need help, I mean, I know you know your way around mods and whatnot, modding, but I am a big fan of, I'm not going to say like, I wanted to say like utilizing the resources that are available for you, because that makes it sound a little bit like I'm saying like use people, but it's not using people if you're just going and asking questions, trying to learn easier ways to do things, or like I even like to find out the way other people do things, so maybe I can be like, what if you tried this instead, you know, and make their life easier. It's not always beneficial. It doesn't always have to be beneficial for you, but sometimes it could be, you know. I like making new friends too. That is another reason I just like to reach out to people, say what's up. It's fun. Remember how I told you this little part right here gave me so much trouble when I was in an H series? I might just take the cheater line. Well, actually, you know what we can do here, I think? We've already lost the mirror. We've lost the least damages possible battle, I feel, so that's not looking very doable either. Damn. All right, we're gonna take the easy route. All right, gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. I feel like we sacrificed enough. And the tricky part is still up here. That was tricky part number 1. Up here is where we flipped over the hopper. Buddy, come on, truck. I did a good job building it. You have low tire pressure. I know you weigh a lot. These are doable. They are doable. I did it in an H series van. I got less than 1% damage. So if you're like if you're looking at this with skeptical hippo eyes, not real sure if it's doable, if they made it too hard, they didn't. It's doable. It's just hard, and it's meant to be that way. And the payouts, I think Raceless talked about like he's still going to make some adjustments. If you get to this point in the trail and your thing is too tall, there's no collision on this tree branch right above me. So like your truck will just go through it, just so you know. I came up to that first time and I was like, oh no, there's a big old tree branch. What do I do here? And I just kept going through it. I was like, whatever, dude, if I break the roof, I break the roof. And I made it through just fine. You got this, buddy. You got this. All right, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Good deal. Okay. This is kind of the nemesis turn right here. We're in 4 low. We got the lockers on. You just gotta find the right line. I'm gonna try and straddle this, but I don't think that's gonna. Yep. Now we're just gonna power through and break some things. Ooh, buddy. Making it further than we did with the Jeep. Let's get back on all 4s, or at least 3s. Pinching my bed. My bed is pinched. Doable. Doable. God bless America. All right. We're cooked. Love it when it spawns me like that. Love that. Love that for us. Don't give up on things when you have the flip upright command. You can still make it through. It's not cheating. You're not gonna get dinged. It's just my immersion, you know? A jump button. Shit. That is actually a mod. You can get a mod to make the cars jump. Happy Sunday, Shannon, by the way. Sorry, I was real locked in. I need to look at RLS's implementation of the marketplace. I have a Lua snippet that refreshes the market. Want to add a button to the marketplace screen to run that snippet. They have it on a timer right now. As far as I know, I think it refreshes like every 15 minutes or so. One of the beautiful things about RLS, Raceless, and his vision with things is like, do it. If you have the ability, like, and you can like put out a mod for it and you want to, just like don't brand it as like an RLS thing. Look at that. We still got 16 grand with 30% damage. Not too bad. Not too shabby. But you can go ahead and like put it out. Just say like marketplace manipulator or like whatever. Just like marketplace refresher or like RLS add-on or something like that. You know what I mean? Just don't brand it like RLS map switcher, and they don't care. Just you know. So like you can put it out on your own if that's something you want. It's something you know how to implement. Then send it. I mean, talk to. They're very approachable too. You can talk to Raceless about that. See what his thoughts on it are. He doesn't always get back to people. Bear that in mind, but I think that's an idea. It's a good idea. Because I would like that, honestly. Especially like when it comes to doing like the challenge videos and I have like a budget of things that I need to find, it would be very, very nice to be able to refresh that dealership. A little bit immersion braking, albeit immersion braking, I don't know, just because it's different. But yeah, being able to hit refresh on the dealerships would be super sick. It'd be like searching. I say look at it as like it would be extending your search area, broadening your horizons, not being afraid to grab a trailer from a buddy, hook it up to your truck, and go pick up a new car from somewhere else, which is something that I've done in real life. So, you know, dude, I think especially if you add a little bit of lore like that, increase your search area, and there's just more cars in the marketplace, that would actually be kind of fire. And then, like, what if you had to wait a little bit longer? Like, you got it delivered or something? Or you had to go pick it up from the import dealership? Well, I don't know. I'm thinking too much ahead and having to implement too many things, but that's a good idea, dude. Shout out to you. What's up? Unreal Trail 3 guys with the 6-pack would help you push. You are correct. Shadow Tier, happy you're here. That is a great point. It would be reloading the games that change the deal. Yep. Help, I fall and I can't get up. Dude, like I said, that dang flip upright button is so handy, especially when it doesn't like kill your race. You know, like it's like you're still in it. Yeah, you have 30% damage because you flipped over on your roof, but if you can finish, here you go. Here's another shot. Exactly. It's those 3 guys out in the woods. Hey, you guys want a beer? You just throw them one, and can you help me flip this over real quick, by the way? Let's not touch the road going back. The floor is lava. There is a way to get paid for this trail, but it's coming the other direction. And this one is much more low-key. This should dump us out like right by one of the houses that's close to like Uncle's little abandoned cabin thingy. The OG starter house on the Gap. Imagine that marketplace reaches across all the RLS maps you have. That's a great idea. Like you can cherry pick your like what dealerships. Like if there's a dealership in Italy that you would prefer. Honestly, that's how it used to be. You used to be able to buy like whatever car you wanted. And then Raceless got more detailed with the location stuff. Like it's much easier to buy a Scintilla in Italy than it is to buy a Scintilla on West Coast, because your only option is Rich's Motors, or the once in a blue moon they might pop up at a fun other dealership. Still gonna be paying out the ass, but like there's much more selection in Italy. What else is like that? The Hirochi stuff, like the Hirochi dealership is at Hirochi Raceway. Things that make sense for like localizing, yes, and forcing you to go to other maps. But those are free maps, so it's not like you gotta pay to go get something different. Freebies. Italy, free. Hirochi, free. Utah is free now, right? Is that all of them that are free? Pretty sure Pepper Valley's coming out like next week for everybody for freebies. Finally. Good. That thing has been Raceless's little brainchild for the longest time. I think we had to like, it took some persuasion of like everybody and their mom asking for it, and Raceless being like, I don't really know how to make that work because there's not really much out there, right? And then they figured it out. They always do. It's a miracle. Oh, dude, East Coast has fantastic selection. Yes, nailed it. Yeah. Jeremy's map add-ons are something different. So he has his own dealership settings, which I love, because you can really get some good deals out there. Yeah, good point. Shadow Tier. East Coast is also free, and Jungle Rock Island. You just have to go to join Jay Poulos's Patreon, and yeah, those are free. He just added American Roads too. That is still a work in progress, but it's coming along. He's excited about it, which is good, because at first he wasn't. He was like, it's just like everybody's asking for it, dude. I feel like I need to do it. And I was like, well, if you're not thrilled about it, dude, you don't have to do it. And then he messaged me like the next day and was like, hey, do you think this would be cool here? Do you like, what do you think about this? And I was like, make it your own. You sound excited about it. Send it. So I'm excited to see what comes for American Roads. Big map, lots of fun. Actually, very fun roads. The mountain roads are really good. Do they feel great? Not necessarily. They've got some funky camper stuff going on, but Jeremy didn't make the map. He's playing the hand he was dealt and making the most of it. But I think it's going to be really cool. I think there's already a bus route actually over there. There's some work to be done. There's some things. American Roads has good deliveries now. Thank you. Leo Driscoll. You were in the live stream, Raceless's live stream the other day too, huh? All right. I think we're almost there. Finally. This is like 20 minutes of trail riding. Just me talking. I feel like that was a good run though. That was a good yap, good rant, good RLS rant. Buy premium brake pads. Oof. Dude, I go full race. If I remember to switch out brake pads, I just go full race all the time. Just because they get the least amount of brake fade. Alright. Way less tricky than the stock hopper was to navigate those waters. Alright. I think I'm gonna go by Uncle's cabin real quick. I think we might just go like kind of fly around Pepper Valley. Look at some of the new stuff. Shout out Javi, dude. I love Seeps engines. I got an email about the Ibishu remake. Hobby. I don't know if Javi or Hobby. I think it's Javi. Whoever makes the Seep engines. Shout out that guy. He's part of the RLS team. I need to talk to him and figure out how to say his name. But I'm just gonna buy this so I have it. It should be cheap, like yeah, 30K, whatever. It's fine. We just sold the hopper. I paid for this. We made 15K with our busted truck here. Let me just go ahead and fix this guy real quick. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's wait the minute for it to get fixed. I wish the American Roads map was updated. Would love that in RLS, but I'm very biased towards any Tennessee. I get that. I just see it as like it's more stuff to do. That's always appreciated, right? You need fuzzy dice, I know. Yeah, adding delivery taxes or an import fee, that would make a lot of sense. No, you'll find them. Man, you'll find him, buddy. Lost his keys. That is a frightening feeling. Dude, I lost my belt the other day. I was like trying to get out the door, go to work. Couldn't find my belt. And I told my girl about it and she was like, it's a good thing I trust you. You probably shouldn't just, yeah, I don't know where my belt is. And I was like, it was the cat. And no, I put it where I normally put it. It was sitting on, it's a black belt that was sitting on top of a black hoodie. Couldn't find it forever. But that doesn't have to do with my nice truck. So that is extra scary. I hope you find those, Stan, man. All right. Usually don't cruise down this road in 4 high. I'm usually in 2-wheel drive. Let's see how well this goes. I thought I was going to be falling off the bridges a lot more. Knock on wood, we still have another bridge to cross, but when I first came here, I was like, I don't know if those bridges are wide enough. They are. They are. This part of the road, if you have like a load of logs or something though, it is a little bit more off camber than it looks. Bracelets dropped like a trailer train of logs off there, almost did rather, in one of his videos. It's kind of funny to watch. Dude's got the patience of a saint when it comes to like hooking up trailers and trailer dollies and stuff, or he just has more skill than I do. I just not my favorite thing to do. I don't have the patience for that. It frustrates me. So I just like to take one trailer at a time, or take a B train lead. It's doing the funny shadow thing. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, I didn't load in CK Skybox like they said I was going to. All right. Let's get out the Pepper. Where's the map switcher? There she is. And I do have the updated one. I just downloaded it this morning. I was wondering where the turbo spool was coming from, and I looked at my second monitor. Spoolie boy. That makes sense. I'm glad you found him. He's wearing yesterday's pants. Dude, you know what? I like to go to I drive around a lot, and sometimes I have some time to kill in between jobs in real life, and I'll go to like estate sales or yard sales, and I straight up just look for like big glass ashtrays from like, you know, times when people smoked inside their house and there was like nice glass ornate ashtrays. And that's what I put like my keys and my wallet in and stuff. As soon as I come in the door, I'm just like, put it in the ashtray. It's just to catch a vessel for catching my junk. Everybody's got that spot on the counter, or, you know, whatever. Mine's an ashtray though, an ornate glass ashtray. I love it. All right. You got this, buddy. The game has stopped loading on the taskbar, so I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, it moved. It did something. So I seen it. There it is. Okay, we're good. Love that. Can we travel to... Okay, cool. I'm going to come over here right away. Excuse me. We know we can tow over here and stuff already, but I just like to be sure. Just double check. We could just drive. I'm most excited about Long Beach out here. It looks fantastic. But it's just right down the road here, so we might as well just go check it out this way. Actually, we can just cut across right here. That's not going to showcase my favorite part though, because I'm so happy to show you guys that my car's favorite wall is gone. Why was it my car's favorite wall? Because it was the one I always hit. It was the one that was right here on the right side coming around this turn. First little, not even part of the course, it's part of the return trip, but I have too much fun. Just whipping the car around the whole time. So I would always hit this wall right here. There used to be a wall on the left. But what are these flags? Do they like do anything? Present anything? Oh, full circuit. Oh, yeah, I don't want to do that. But yeah, there's like other little cutouts. It looked like this wall was moved a little bit to the left, maybe to be a little bit more true to Long Beach. This isn't going to be a good drifting example. This is not a drift truck. It does have a welded diff though, but I love all these details. Were these grandstands in before? Because I don't know. The shocks are a little soft. I've got no sway bar, so you know we're gonna lean down a wee bit. What is this one? Atlanta? think so. Nice new. Oh, and there's all kinds of new tuning tents around as well. And I believe the way this worked, we are in career mode. I haven't looked at this yet. I think like there's quite a few new these tuning tents that are usable. There is a little thing. Beautiful. Purchase garage. It was free. We can do tuning. Cool. And also, we can fast travel over here now. If you see a free tuning tent like the on West Coast, there's one by the drift track in the parking lot at the racetrack. There's also one by the mud pit, you know, my former abode. And like they cost nothing, but you can unlock them, and then you can like tow to those places for free, which I think is really nice. But look, I think that sand's new. These grandstands are new. This wall wasn't here before. The first time I came out, I did not watch a lot of FE, so like I didn't know honestly how to do Atlanta at first. But like I said, not a drift truck. I'm not worried about it. It'll be $1,000 to fix. That's what we have insurance for. What else? I don't think there was any changes to Orlando Speed OSW over there. This little parking lot is new. I think it's just, yeah, grandstand parking. But adds a little bit of immersion. Do love to see that. Let's not flip her over again. Another tuning tent here by Englishtown. Might as well unlock it. We got some trailers for like the RP activities. Love that. It would be... I wonder how they do that. It would be kind of handy if you could like repair your car at these places as well. But then again, I guess, well, they do crazy things at tuning tents in real life. Like dudes do an engine swap between events when they're desperate and have the know-how. So what is that? I love this part. What is that? So there's a new 42 checkpoint race. I'm pretty sure that one was there. It just started in a different place. But it does end up taking you like all the way around the map. If I remember correctly, I kind of got like... It's like the race canceled on one of the back stretches towards the end of the race. And I was still on the road. So I actually need to kind of double check if that works. And then let Raceless know if it doesn't. Maybe this was just like an old trail. I don't even know. What do we skip though? I think we just skipped like part of Utah and something else is over there. I don't know. There's a lot of new, but here's AJ's Drift Palace is what this place is called. His shift tab is working on all this stuff, so he does have these nice big under construction signs. Like these are kind of just like placeholders for now. Like this is it's still in development. Let me see. How much is this bad boy? Just shy of $1 million, but you get 8 vehicle slots. I like that. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do jumping. It's a nice way to see all the tracks. Exactly. I don't really know what else has changed, honestly, beyond this. I've broken my torque converter somehow. Somehow. What am I even talking about? There it goes. Oh, pretty sure there's new stuff here. Like these grandstands are all new, which is great because at first I didn't really understand this track. I was just following the tire tracks, but now it's a little more fluid, runs a little bit better. Love to see that. Those almost look like new grandstands off to the side there. I think this is a dirt bike track. that is actually like really part of this course, and Raceless liked it and kept it in. I dig this. Maybe this would be really cool if these had like road textures. But I mean, then again, I think it's kind of just like an old dirt bike track, right? So this kind of fits the vibe. It doesn't really get used anymore. It's kind of fading away into, you know, memories. Not necessarily getting used all the time anymore. I guess this kind of makes sense, not having super great road textures on it. Dig it. I dig it. Nice. Upward, that's sick. I really wish that Beam had better. You can drift. It looks cool. It just feels so much better on a Seto. I don't think that's a controversial take on things. Like it definitely does feel better. All right, let's see if we can put this back in two-wheel drive and see if the torque converter works again. Okay. I don't know why I didn't want to shift gears. That was weird. Utah is actually over here. I was telling you the wrong thing. Another tuning tent too, I believe. Yep. If you see a red tent around the map, like this guy right here. Whoa. Sorry, the buttons are upside down. That's tuning tent. So unlock it for free. Free fast travel. Love to see it. Need to see how the Hirochi Outlaw does on that little dirt track. Oh, that's wild. That's that like little race car, isn't it? That looks like an old car. It's so fun on here playing multiplayer. I feel it's more rewarding. Well, yeah, it's true. Repo bin nerf. Yeah, it's not the powerhouse it used to be. You could always bump that up and like make a challenge run and bump it up in the multipliers. Your earning multipliers. I had a ton of fun with that. All the front springs are not stiff enough for those activities. It's fine. I don't build trucks like this for that kind of stuff. This is not a pre-runner. Not a pre-runner. What is this track? What is this one? Oh, I think there's more FREs out here too. Now that I think about it. What are you? Okay, C3. Let's find out together. With this truck that is already falling apart and very broken. All right, dudes. This will probably be the last trail of the day. Pepper Valley. This version and the version of the Gap I was just on are on the Patreon Silver Beta right now. Pepper Valley is going to be coming out for everybody, public release, I believe, this week. And just in time for Valentine's Day. What else? Yeah, dude, new update of the RLS stuff. So there was a public release on Friday. If you have not got that, pick it up. You can do BeamNG, all the bus stuff, ambulance stuff, all the things that I've been doing that we're still kind of in a beta version of testing are dialed now. I think is it this way? Or was there a line I was supposed to cross? Oh, I finished it. Okay. Got 10 grand for that. It's not too bad. But, what else? I think that's about it, dude. Update. Always out with the old, in with the new. If you get a new version of stuff. Just updated my RLS and I can finally try out BeamNG. Mark DC, thank you. Yep. Yeah, dude. Truck's kind of crunchy, but that was a lot of trails we did today. I'm much happier with this situation than the other one, than the hopper. Dude, Beam needs to do a dang hopper update, just like Bella said. Couldn't agree more. But I think that's gonna do it for today, man. Go check out Niche GTM. He was up further in the chat. Made way bigger of a donation than he needs to, and didn't even mention anything about promo, but I would love to promo that guy's channel. He has a full like sim rig, motion sim rig, so the whole deal moves, and it's pretty gnarly to watch. He plays hardcore, so all you guys who want me to play hardcore mode, go enjoy him. The hopper. Yeah, Niche. Dude, thank you again, brother. Black Ice Panda, always good to see you. Still OEM. There's too many. The Tan Man. D-Ski, the wheel taking up half the screen is killing me. I'm a sub anyways. Dude, people complain if I have it or don't have it, so I'll just keep it. This has always been my thing. It's not half the screen, by the way. You're gross exaggeration, sir. Thanks for the sub, buddy. I appreciate you. But yeah, dude. I think I'm gonna start taking every Saturday off, dude, because it's really hard to crank out the dang video for Saturday after the RLS live streams. I don't need to be stressing about it like I do, so I'm gonna take Saturdays off, dude. Just want to let you guys know. And Sunday's still live. I'm gonna try and crank out one Monday through Friday still. We're gonna get stuff done, buddy. We will be back to a little bit of something tomorrow. Niche didn't do it for the promo. I know, man. I know that's good vibes, buddy. But I want to, kick some of my little audience your way. I do appreciate you. And anybody who spreads the good gospel of RLS, my people, I do appreciate you. This is not Utah. This is, what is this? Pepper Valley. It's in the RLS Silver Patreon right now. But, all right, wrapping it up. I love you guys. Cooper and Pickle love you guys. God loves you guys. Bye.